we can do right now is talk about nerve glides or nerve flossing. Flossing is no longer just for your teeth. We're actually going to use it for different entrapment sites. Entrapment sites are spots of the soft tissue between muscles and the myofascial region that becomes shortened due to overuse or adaptive change, that the nerves now have less ways to move and glide through due to tension on those. And that can come from a repetitive strain, such as typing. It can come from overlifting, or it can be from trauma and having inflammation and damaged tissue. So what we're going to do is go through some real simple protocols that's easy to remember for the nerves that come out of the neck that innervate the muscles of the arm and shoulder. So we call it the clock, and what we're going to do is hit the 12, 3, 6, and 9, and that hits different nerve routes and nerve regions. What you'll feel is it'll feel like a muscle stretch or a burning. Burning means nerve, and it's okay. We don't want to go deep into burn. As you feel it, leave it there. The reason this is such a big area because some people are different heights and different tensions, so you can move up and down these regions based upon how much tension you experience. So if it's too much, move your arm down or closer and don't push it so hard. What we're going to do is use a wall or any flat surface. You can even use a bar like in a power rack, and you're going to extend your hand out, and we're going to lock out our arm as much as possible. Try to keep our trap down, and what we're going to do is tilt our head right and left. If this position is too much, you can bring the hand down or up, depending on how it feels. So we want to keep a nice tension. You will feel burning for this one. We're going to keep it, you'll feel burning through here, sometimes in the back of the shoulder. Tilt and look to your left and back. Okay. You can even try to pull the fingers back towards the ear and you'll feel it even more intense. Then we'll go to the 3 o'clock, right there, and tilt towards your right and tilt towards your left. Good. On this one, you can even rotate the body, and that will keep in more tension. And then rotate it back and the ear towards your right. And rotate and rotate. You'll feel burning around the pec and along the bicep with that one. Then we'll go thumb behind us, the 6 o'clock. Good. And same thing, we're going to tilt our head to the right and tilt it to the left. Again, this one, some people will get numbness in the hand, so I tell people it's okay to bring it down closer here, and that might be a little bit easier for you. And the next one's going to be thumb down towards the floor, all the way around. Good. You're going to lock out the elbow. People tend to bend it on this one, so we're going to lock out, shoulder down, and then rotate, and tilt, and back over. You'd hold those each about 5 to 10 seconds. You could repeat a couple times. Now the nerves come through the neck, so they're like a Y. So the nerves on the left can affect the right and vice versa. So I always recommend it is bilaterally, do it both sides. One of the things I see in practice quite a bit is the pinching nerve of down the neck. People say, I think I have a nerve pinched. And you'll see the spinal accessory nerve pops out here and runs down in between the levator scap and the upper trap and the rhomboid. And so this nerve will cause pain that shoots up the neck and down into the shoulder blade and into the trap. So we're gonna do a nerve glide, and then we're gonna do a nerve glide with some cupping. So what we're gonna do is gonna raise the shoulder up, good, and we're gonna push the shoulder head out, laterally flex to the left, and then drop the shoulder down. And you should feel a nice stretch right through there and through there. And then we'd bring the head back, retract the chin, and bring the shoulder back. Chin out, lateral flex to the left, shoulder down, head back, retract the chin, and shoulder up. And what we could do is now take some cups, myofascial cupping. These are from Rock Tape. And the advantage of them is you can self-apply fairly easy. They're just a suction cup. Just stick them on that. If you wanted to make it a little bit more intense, you can invert that and put it through here. And that makes it more intense. So what we're gonna do is give some wiggle room for that nerve. And we're gonna put it right here in the trap. Right here on the rhomboid. I'm gonna put one right here on the lateral trap. Good. And she's going to replicate that activity. So head out, or arm up, head out, Lowry flex, and back. Can you feel that more intense? It's okay, they pop off. And then head back, retract your chin, and shoulder up. So I'm gonna reapply that. What we'll do on this one is invert it, get a little bit of stronger stick, and I'm gonna put a little bit higher on the trap. You'll see it grab a little bit firmer, okay? And as you can see how that's pulling on the tissue a bit different. So shoulder up, chin out, Lowry flex, shoulder down. And now we've got areas pulling on that region. We keep those on for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and we never put it in front of the trap. We don't want to put any vascularity. And we'll take it off. More is not better with that. You may have a little bit of petachia or redness in there. That'll last a couple of days. And there's a lot of very good science on how that accelerates the healing. Thank you.